Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. We're going to talk about Evil Dead, the video game. This just came out this past weekend, and I've had my chance to play it quite a bit over the last 3 days or so. I even streamed it. If you haven't caught it on my live stream, I have a second channel. Link will be down below in the description. So Evil Dead, a lot of people were asking my thoughts on this game, and I got to say this was one of my most anticipated games coming up this year, especially when I saw the teaser trailer earlier when they first revealed it, and I was like, oh wow, I definitely have to check that one out. Now, I've seen like the first 2 or 3 Evil Dead movies, cult classics. Bruce Campbell, freaking legend. Sam Raimi, a freaking legend. You know, such iconic moments. You got the chainsaw, you got blood everywhere, demons, just overall craziness, wackiness. And I gotta say, that translated over into this game. So at first impression, a lot of people are like, hey, isn't this like Friday the 13th, the video game, or Dead by Daylight? And I gotta say, other than it being based on a horror franchise and having movie references, it's a little bit different. Now, in the same vein, I guess, yeah, but it's a little bit more complex than Friday the 13th, and I think it's a little bit more action-packed than Dead by Daylight. And the fact that you can pick one of several different characters. You have a leader, supporter, a hunter. You have different classifications of characters, and you can even unlock some more characters if you do some of the single-player missions. And you build a team of 4. You can play players versus players. So let's say you get into a group of 4, and then you play against a player who's playing as the demon. There's 3 different demons for them to choose from. If you're playing a demon or a survivor, you're able to level up your characters, get different abilities, and make them stronger, make them give more damage, make them take less damage, things of that nature. So there's a little bit of a grind. You earn XP as you play the game, and these go towards a skill tree for your respective character. Me, I like to play as Army of Darkness Ash. I feel he's just a good balance starting out, and once you power him up, he's pretty good. Plus, he's iconic, and you can use the hand chainsaw mechanic thing. Now, the levels, they vary, but they're all kind of like a huge open world type of environment. You'll get a map. You'll see there's places of interest. The main objective of the goal is to get a map. There's 3 pieces of this map. You first get the map as a team, or if you're playing, you can even play by yourself versus the AI, but there's not really much fun in that. To be honest, if you don't like to play with other people, you're probably not going to have a good time with this game. I found playing it alone versus AI, or even playing with players versus AI, is not the way to go for like the full enjoyment with this. For me, the best experience was players versus player, where everybody's somebody playing. You can mute people if you don't like to hear people talk. I don't like to hear people talk. I don't like to voice chat with people, and I found the game completely playable without communicating via voice, because you could point places of different interest out. You can point items out. You can mark and track and talk, and overall the game kind of guides you where you're supposed to go. So it'll tell you, get these 3 pieces of map. It'll give you a hint where the map piece is at. Once you get that, you have to get the lost pages of the Necronomicon or the knife. And then once you get those, you go find the dark ones. I guess there's like a group of 3 or 4 evil characters. You have to go and use the knife and the lost pages to seal them, and then you have to protect the Necronomicon, and then you win. All while the demons are coming at you. Your fear meter raises up, and when your fear meter raises up, you can get possessed by the demon. So if you're a player character playing as the demon, your goal is to basically prevent the players from getting all the goals, from getting the maps, getting the lost pages, getting the knife. So it's almost like Among Us with Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th. You know, those games where there's somebody that's the evil person that's supposed to prevent and sabotage the mission and kill everybody before, you know, they succeed. So I gotta say right off the bat, the atmosphere in this game is phenomenal. The graphics look very fluid. The character models look awesome. The stages look evil and dark. There's demons and monsters, and along the way you find little lanterns or campfires that you have to light in order to recover your fear, because, you know, if you stay in lighted areas in the game, the player survivors recover their fear. So it's like it's a little bit of a mixture of all those games. Now, I might be scrambling all over the place because honestly, there's so much more to this game than I thought there would be. I found the best thing about it was just taking on the hordes of demons with your melee weapons, and if you build your skill tree up enough, you'll decapitate them, and you'll get these interesting finishing kills, and the characters say funny liners, especially Ash. You know, so many iconic one-liners that he says during the game. And I prefer to play as a survivor over the demon, even though the demon's pretty cool. You can possess trees and kind of, I guess, set, you know, dangerous obstacles for the survivors to have to go through. And then you could possess them and stuff. But there's nothing like being a survivor and just blasting away and chainsawing your way through demons. It's iconic, honestly. If you're a fan of The Evil Dead, there's plenty of fan service and Easter eggs scattered throughout this game. So many references. You know, just alone the variety of characters and stuff is a lot of fun. So you could be a whole team of Ashes from, you know, Evil Dead 1, Army of Darkness, Ash versus Evil Dead. You know, all the versions of Ash are on here, and then some. And if you're very curious, because a lot of people are asking me, is there single player campaign stuff? You could play against the AI. You could do private match. You could do missions. There's missions that have you unlock tapes that allow you to unlock, you know, characters and stuff like that. But the real fun in the game like this is all through the online multiplayer. I mean, if you're not playing the online experience with this game, there's honestly no point. Now, a lot of people ask me, is $40 too much for this game? To be honest, no. $40 is a pretty solid price point. I don't think it's going to break the bank. There is a season pass out there that if you're interested in buying additional content and features, and I think it includes different skins for the characters, that's going to probably run you like $30 extra on top of that. So I don't think you need it. It doesn't seem like the season pass really adds anything other than new character skins. I don't see unlockables like new weapons or anything like that listed right now in that season pass. Like, you know, like Fortnite and Call of Duty, games like that, they have like weapons and actual cosmetics and unlockables that you get exclusive to the battle pass. It doesn't seem anything besides just certain skin variants. So I don't know if the season pass is worth it. I got the deluxe version, which I believe comes with the season pass one, but I don't recall getting the extra skins. I don't know. Maybe it's not out yet. Then again, who knows? But for the most part, I think $40 for the base game for what you get is well worth it, especially if you're an Evil Dead fan. I think you'll enjoy this. I personally liked Friday the 13th, the video game, when that came out, as glitchy and terrible as it is to this day. And I think this one just is so much more action-packed. It's so much more faster paced of a video game. There's action everywhere. You definitely will be in, you know, rounds of the game for like a half hour, and it doesn't feel like it because there's just so much going on screen and stuff. So my initial impressions of Evil Dead, the video game, is it's definitely worth a look. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.